close your eyes, open your mind. Your inner wisdom is here to guide you forward through this magical experience. Welcome to your quick and powerful morning yoga workout class in the beautiful Joshua Tree National Park. Today's energizing practice will be the perfect fusion of a yoga flow mixed in with various full body toning and strength building exercises to wake up your body, stimulate the metabolism, and connect you closer to your internal energetic frequency within. Get ready to flow, challenge the body in creative ways, and reconnect to that internal fire that burns within you. No props will be necessary for this practice today, just yourself and your yoga mat. So once you have everything you need, let's begin. Welcome, friends. Thank you so much for joining me here today for this practice. Let's begin by just coming to the back of our mat in a seated position, taking a big deep breath in as we reach both of the arms up to the sky, and then bring the hands over towards your heart center. Doing that a couple of times, just using this breath to bring us into this present moment, to bring us into the body. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend your elbows, and then slowly begin to bring your body all the way down into child's pose, reaching both of your arms forward to the front of your mat. Slowly rounding vertebra by vertebra into a cow, arching the back, and then round the spine into your cat. Inhale, arch. Exhale, tuck that chin to the chest as you round. And again, inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, back to neutral spine. I want you to tuck your toes underneath. And all you're going to do first is just awaken the core by lifting the knees above the ground, hover, and then release. So we hover and drop it down for 2. Hover and 3. And start to notice as soon as your knees lift off the mat, how your core engages immediately. So really pay attention to that. Pulling that navel into the spine to create that deeper engagement. And then begin to take shoulder taps. So keeping the knees above the mat, tapping the opposite shoulder with the opposite fingers as you transition to the left and then to the right. That's it. Just a little reach and reach. Slight transfer of the weight. And then bring the hips to the back of your mat and then push forward into plank. Bend the knees, sit back, and press forward into plank. So a little bit more of an explosive movement here. And plank. Bring it back down. And plank. Good. Sit back, extend through the elbows, and plank position. Sit back and plank. Get those hips to the heels as far back to the mat as you can. Bring it back and push forward. Bring it back. Push forward. Almost there. Bring it back. Push forward, hold, pull the navel into the spine, and then simply begin to tap out. Right foot out, left foot out, bring it in, out, in. So just little tiny baby steps out and then bring it back into that plank. The goal here is to keep your upper body completely still. So your shoulders above your wrist, your connection of the core, and you're just engaging a little bit deeper into the obliques here, into the lower abs. Pretty much a full body engagement here. Your shoulders are engaged. Awesome. Then bring it down into your chaturanga, opening and extending into that upward facing dog. Drop the shoulders away from the ears and then push back and lift into downward facing dog, releasing the toes. Holding your downward dog for a deep breath in here. Then as you exhale, feel free to just add some movement. It's our first downward dog, so usually you feel a little bit more tight and stiff in the back of the legs. So walk it out. Bend one knee at a time as you need. And then find stillness for another breath in that downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale out. One more time, deep breath in. And then exhale, come back into that high plank. Then from here, you're going to slightly twist and point your knees to the left. Push back out into plank. Then take it to the other side. Point your knees slightly to the right and back to plank. Bend your knees, come back, and then shoot forward into plank. A little twist and shoot forward into plank. Good. Keep it going. Point the knees to the left as you bend them and then come forward. Other side and forward. So it's all about that connection and control. So once you come into that plank, connect. Find that power and stability here. Chaturanga Dandasana. Release the toes, opening into upward facing dog. Exhale, push, release back, downward facing dog once again. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Slowly transition back into that high plank. And then from here, let's work on the side body. Shift to side plank. Stack your feet if you can. If you want to modify, of course, bend that bottom knee. From this position, right hand is grounded, left arm is up. You're going to just start to move into a circle of the arm first for 1 and 2. So the arm comes to the front of your mat, in front and around. And around, beautiful. And around. Good, hold, find that center, bring that top knee in and then extend. Bring it up and lower, that's it. Bring it up and lower. So really forcing your core, your obliques, your shoulders to engage, to hold your weight as you challenge yourself by bringing that top knee up. Now bring that knee to your chest and then just pump it. 2 in that high plank position. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From here, step forward with your left foot to the front of your mat. Drop your right knee down, find your center and connection first in that low lunge. Both arms reach up to the sky. Tuck your back toes underneath. Interlace your fingers and then reach your index fingers up to the sky. From this position, extend and lift that back knee off the mat. And then extend the front knee, and then we go into our lunge squat for 1. Extend both knees and down for 2. Extend and 3. So that back knee just simply hovers above the floor when you come down. It does not touch the ground. Reach and lower, reach and lower. Well done. Reach and lower. Good. Hold, extending that back knee. Opening through that heart center, keep reaching those index fingers up to the sky, and then bring the hands over towards your heart. From this position, take a twist, your right elbow to your left knee, palms together, left elbow points up to the sky. Keep your gaze down on the mat, or for a little bit more of a challenge, of course, you can look up towards the sky and change your gaze. Finding your stability, stillness, focus. And then step your back foot to the front of your mat, transitioning into our twisted chair, Utkatasana. Continuing to press the opposite palms against each other so you feel that energy, that strength. And then untwist the body. Reach up into our Utkatasana, or just a regular chair. And then release into your forward fold. Beautiful, you guys. Inhale halfway. Exhale, step right back into a high plank position and give me a flow, chaturanga. Release the toes and open into upward facing dog. And exhale, push back and release into your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath into the body. Exhale, let all that tension go. Let's transition into plank and then open to side plank on the other side. So now onto our left hand, right arm reaches up to the sky. Starting with the arm circles first, so reach your right arm forward to the front of your mat, in front and around for 2. Good, so try to only have movement in the shoulder. Everything else should stay still, engaged and strong. Beautiful. Top knee up and lower down for 1. Bring it up and 2. Up and 3. You got it. And 4. Now hold that knee to the belly button, transition into a full high plank. That right knee simply pumps into the chest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Step your right foot to the front of your mat. Drop your left knee to the ground, find your balance first, reach up into your low lunge. Make sure those toes are tucked underneath behind you. Extend your index fingers, find that center and connection, and then once you're ready, lift the back knee off the mat. Extend the front knee and let's take our lunge squats for 1. Lower down for 2. Extend both knees and then hover that back knee. Extend. 4. Reach. 5. Make sure your hips are square. Breathe deeply. Good. Almost there. Hold here. Now extend that back knee. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Beautiful. Good. And then from this position, release hands to your heart. You're going to twist towards your right side now. Left elbow to your right knee. Right elbow points up. Feel that energy between the 2 palms of your hands. Look down onto your mat or up to the sky for a little bit more of a challenge. Good. Find your focus, and then when you're ready, we're transitioning into our twisted chair. Simply step your back foot to the front, feet together, knees together. Continue to stay in your twist. And then untwist the body. Reach both of your arms up into your chair. Get a little lower with your hips. And then dive down into your forward fold. Good job, you guys. Inhale halfway. Exhale, step back into a high plank position. Take your Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog on your inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog and release. Let's come back to the breath. Inhale. Go a little bit deeper. Lift the heels, and as you exhale, sink back into child's pose. Dropping your forehead down onto the mat. And then slowly roll up to seated, reaching both of your arms back up to the sky. Exhale down to the heart. Just a couple breaths here. Arms up and down, and one more time. Big breath in, reach up. And exhale, hands down towards your heart. Thank you so much for joining me here today for this quick and powerful yoga workout. I hope you feel amazing and energized to continue onward with your day. From my heart to yours, Namaste. You, not just being an incredible doula, but also a psychologist and working with families and children and parents, you have such amazing wisdom to share with people that are, waiting to enter this beautiful next stage of their life into parenthood.
And you're a mother, too.
And you're a mother.
And so
I'm a mother.
You're triple qualified.
Wow. Well, I do this for a passion. So, when you do things from your heart, it's not like working. It's something you love to do. Mm-hmm. And yes, I'm so grateful to be here with you today also. And I just was there with you. You did all the job. You did everything. You set up everything. Well,
But you were the support system, and I think that's really important. And maybe for, everybody that's listening and watching this right now, I think a lot of people don't even know what is a doula.
We didn't know.
We didn't know what a midwife and a doula was until it came time into preparing for, welcoming a child. So maybe you can explain to everybody, what is a doula?
Yeah, sure. And doulas have been here for many, many hundreds of years. The figure of a woman supporting the family, supporting the mother, guiding. It's part of our history.